What if I told you that in 2025, some of the most viral hacking gadgets are little more than digital toys, while the real tools used by professional hackers, ethical or otherwise, are completely invisible to the public eye? We live in a time when hacking gear is marketed like smartphones. Influencers are unboxing them, tech bloggers are reviewing them, and everyone wants to own one, just for the thrill. But the question is, how many of these gadgets are actually being used in real-world cyber attacks? And how many are just flashy distractions riding the wave of cybersecurity hype? In this video, we're peeling back the layers. We'll explore what real cybersecurity professionals and hackers are actually using in 2025. From covert USB payloads to RF attack kits, and separate that from the exaggerated, over-marketed gadgets that are more spectacle than substance. This is your no BS guide to the truth behind the tools. Let's get into it. Back in the early 2000s, hacking was a shadowy world, filled with obscure tools, underground forums, and elite coders who spoke in riddles. But that's not the world we live in anymore. Today, the hacking gadget marketplace is wide open. Scroll through social media, and you'll see teens playing with Wi-Fi jammers, USB payloads, and RFID cloners. Sites like Amazon and AliExpress sell ethical hacking kits to anyone curious enough to explore. But here's the uncomfortable truth. The accessibility of these tools has created a false sense of power and confusion over what's real and what's just a gimmick. You might see a viral video of someone cloning a hotel keycard using a palm-sized device. What you don't see are the back-end limitations of the hardware, the encryption standards being bypassed, or the real skill needed to replicate that scenario in the wild. Not all gadgets are created equal, and in 2025, the tools that make headlines aren't always the tools making breaches happen. So, what are professionals actually using today? Let's walk through the gear that's become standard in the toolkit of a modern penetration tester or red team specialist. Take, for example, devices like the Bash Bunny. At a glance, it looks like a USB flash drive, but plug it into a computer, and it instantly emulates a keyboard, typing out pre-written payloads at lightning speed. It's a silent assassin, capable of injecting malware, creating backdoors, or exfiltrating credentials in seconds. Another widely trusted tool in the industry is the Wi-Fi Pineapple. While the name sounds harmless, this device is a master of deception. It mimics trusted Wi-Fi networks, tricking nearby phones and laptops into connecting automatically. Once that connection is established, all sorts of data can be monitored or intercepted. Even more powerful is the HackRF1, a software-defined radio that allows hackers to manipulate frequencies across a vast range. It's been used in everything from key fob spoofing to industrial signal hijacking. That's not science fiction, it's 2025 reality. But the most valuable tools often aren't flashy or expensive. Many ethical hackers rely heavily on simple Raspberry Pi setups, compact, affordable computers that can be configured to run custom exploits, sniff traffic, crack Bluetooth, or clone RFID signals. Paired with Linux-based systems like Kali Linux and custom scripts, these miniature builds can rival much more expensive gear. And that's the part most people miss. Real-world hacking isn't about having the most expensive toy. It's about understanding systems deeply enough to weaponize even the most ordinary tech. Yet, while those in the know rely on these understated tools, a completely different world thrives online, one filled with hype. In that world, the Flipper Zero reigns supreme. It's compact, sleek, and undeniably useful for basic signal manipulation. It can read RFID tags, send infrared commands, and spoof Bluetooth signals. But in most modern hardened systems, its impact is severely limited. Corporations have built-in protections, and smart devices are no longer the open playground. They were 5 years ago. In the wrong hands, the Flipper Zero might annoy. But in the right hands, it's more of a reconnaissance tool than an actual attack device. And then there are the downright gimmicks. Scroll through certain e-commerce sites, and you'll find hacker keyloggers for $20 that promise to capture everything typed on a keyboard. Most don't work. Others are detectable by basic antivirus software. Even worse, some are actually honeypots, tracking tools placed online by law enforcement to bait would-be cyber criminals. NFC skimmers, fake USB killers, and spy dongles fall into this same category. They may look menacing, but more often than not, they're either ineffective or outright scams. So, why do people still buy into the hype? Because marketing is powerful. It's easy to fall for a gadget that promises to clone a phone in seconds or crash a Wi-Fi network with a click. But professionals in the cybersecurity space know that these gadgets don't stand alone. Tools only work when paired with strategy. And that's where knowledge becomes the true superpower. Real cybersecurity operations today focus far less on the gear and more on the techniques. A red team might use a land turtle to gain initial access to a network. But from there, it's all about lateral movement, privilege escalation, and data exfiltration. Things that require software, social engineering, and skill. A gadget might help you get in the door, but it won't navigate the building for you. And it's not just about devices anymore. Cybersecurity in 2025 is defined by frameworks and ecosystems. Hackers exploit vulnerabilities in APIs, cloud misconfigurations, and outdated firmware. They use software like Metasploit, Cobalt Strike, and Burp Suite. They crack passwords with Hashcat, map networks with Nmap, and analyze traffic with Wireshark. These aren't gadgets, they're digital scalpels, precise and deadly in skilled hands. To really grasp this, imagine the toolkit of a modern ethical hacker. It doesn't look like something out of a spy movie. It includes a high-performance laptop, a couple of Raspberry Pis, maybe a Hack RF or Wi-Fi Pineapple for specific attacks, and a collection of adapters, antennas, and cables. But most of all, it includes pre-built scripts, automation tools, scanning engines, and a deep understanding of system behavior. These are the things that matter in real-world attacks and defense. So yes, gadgets still have a place. They can be incredibly useful in demonstrations, training, and reconnaissance. In cybersecurity awareness programs, they serve a vital role in helping people understand how vulnerable the world around them really is. A Flipper Zero might not break into a bank, but it can definitely show your coworker how easy it is to open a garage door or unlock a smart lock if that device wasn't configured securely. The biggest reveal in all of this? That in 2025, the most dangerous hacker isn't the one carrying the flashiest toolkit. It's the one who understands how to weaponize human error, spot unpatched systems, and creatively chain together small weaknesses into full-blown breaches. Gadgets don't hack people, people hack people. So the next time you see a viral video showing off a cool hacking device, ask yourself, is this real? Is this actually being used in the wild, or is it just another shiny object? Because the real threats in cybersecurity aren't always visible. They're in poorly secured networks, in careless users, in untrained staff, and in underestimated attackers using ordinary tools in extraordinary ways. If you want to stay safe in the digital world, focus less on the gadgets and more on understanding the systems they are targeting. Train yourself, learn the methods, study the exploits. Because knowledge, not hardware, is the most powerful tool in cybersecurity today. And if this breakdown helped you better understand what's real and what's hype in the world of hacking gadgets, then make sure to subscribe. We're building a cybersecurity-aware community right here, and your support helps spread that awareness further. Smash that like button if you learned something new today, and drop a comment below. Which gadget do you think is the most overhyped in 2025? Or which underrated tool more people should know about? Stay sharp, stay safe, and stay skeptical.